Hey everybody, welcome back to MidnightRice. We're going to play some more Stormworks and we're going to keep working on our little tugboat. Oh, let me get in the frame here. I'm actually cutting the top of my head off. Let's fix that real quick. And now we're showing the microphone. There we go. Must have got taller since the last episode. Got here. Let's get that all up. I want you to go up. There we go. I did a few things while we were offline. I just did a basic paint job and all that. Been pretty excited to play. I was going to wait a few days, but I really want to work on this some more. So I did a really basic paint job on it. Let's see what we got here. I finished this part right here, actually. Boop. Boop, boop. All right. So just so it looked a little better. Today our plan is... we're going to outfit. I deleted that whole system we had underneath for the engineer to start up the motors and all that. And I'm going to try to do it a different way. I made us a microcontroller, which you can see right there. What that's going to let us do is we're going to be able to have fuel gauges and like heat gauges and RPM gauges and everything, both in the engineer station and up on the main bridge. I wanted to figure out how to do that. So I started messing around with microcontrollers, which isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, at least for what was needed. But what we needed is something that would take one input and turn it into two outputs. And it was fairly easy to make. It takes up a lot of room, though. That's the only thing I wasn't really happy with. But so yeah, so we got the basic paint job done. Let me zoom in. Oop, one more floor. Yeah, all right. I took away the all the controls there. We're going to put the control panel right here. And we're going to stack up our microcontrollers right there because all the temperature, the RPM, whatever else we decide. We're still going to use the breaker switches because when I was testing it, I had a lot of problems where every time I had to spawn, respawn, and test it, I had to run downstairs and flip all the breakers on. So we're going to put all the breakers to on, and then all the controls will be here. So I think everything we can do from here. So you can start the motors downstairs, we can start the motors upstairs, and we can actually shut down the same plan, shutting down one motor or the other motor somehow. Yeah. I still wanted the ability to be able to do that. The nice thing too is because we have 4 fuel tanks, 2 for each engine, I should have made a pass-through, honestly, to share the fuel, because if we shut down one, the tanks are going to stay full on one side and they're going to, it's going to start leaning. So why don't we do that really quick somehow, possibly? What would be the easiest way to do that? I know that wasn't part of the original plan of things to do today. How high can I make that? I don't want to get in the way of us being able to walk through here because I kind of like the fact that we can walk back here. I need to do some painting on the inside too. But I want to link those two fuel. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it right now. I can always do that later. But it's just so that the tanks can share. You can share fuel from one side to the other. And we might make a pump system where you flip a pump and you can purge it to one side or the other. That'd be kind of cool. But let's not overcomplicate it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to add our breaker back in for the main power. So let's do that. Breaker. All right. So let's start there. All right. So we're going to put our main breaker in. Hopefully I get it the right way. Yeah, I've been pretty excited to play this. Who we got here tonight? I'm getting sidetracked here. Tim and Tom. Hey, you guys kind of rhymed there. Hey, how you doing? I was waiting for some more shipbuilding. Yeah, me too. I've been trying. It takes a lot of willpower not to build when I'm not on. All right, so we want default state on. Gotta get comfortable in my chair here. All right, so the same concept we had before. Need to go to our logic. And we need to go to the inside. So the batteries are both going to go boop and boop. All right, so everything we output for power is going to go through there. Except for the fact that everything is kind of already... Do we even need a main breaker? Or do I have to undo all these connections? I think I got to undo all these connections. Or at least the ones to the... Oh, no, that's just going to there. Okay, no, I think we are all set up for this. What's this thing right here? Okay, that's the small engine electric. Okay. So I think we are all set because that's the only thing hooking to the batteries that way. So I think we're good. So as long as we tie that into the system, which that's super easy, just go like that. Boop. And we'll have that go to the engine and then to the engine. Yeah, I think so. Right. So we don't want to connect anything to the alternators because we want the alternators to go right to the batteries only. Oh yeah, see, these aren't connected to anything, so we can connect these through. All right, so we just got to remember everything else that we connect isn't going to really matter because we can just do it here. So I think we can just do that. We just have like a main hub upstairs. That's actually going to make it a lot less confusing. I'm pretty happy with that. Nice. So still the same concept. If we flip that breaker, then there'll be no electric power to anything. Now the cooling fans. See, I was watching Mr. In Jersey, some tutorials today on my lunch break, and he had it where he said that these don't spawn. When we get back to these. Can we please? Thank you. That this system actually doesn't spawn with any liquid in it. Maybe that's only because I was watching tutorials so we can start building one of those the component engines where you can make as many. I was trying to learn how to get that to work, and I think I got a good thing out. Hey, Steve. I just looked over and saw you. Yeah, more sleep aid. We're working on electrical systems. All right, so let's get started here. So the first microcontroller, this is the one I built. It's just simple. It's got one input and two outputs. We're going to do that for fuel. And since we have 4 tanks, we need 2 of these, right? 1 input, 2 output. So we need... No, actually, we need 4 of these. That's going to suck. I'm trying to think here. I think the fuel tanks we can actually... That's a little different of a system here. Let's give it a try first. So let's just do a test run here. All right, so we need that. All right, so those are outs and those are inputs. So should be able to... Okay, there we go. So actually, no, I do have a plan for this. So we do need... So that's 2 outputs and 2... Yeah, so we need 4 of those. I was wrong. We're just going to have to stack these things up. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they have a gauge that actually has 4 in it. And let's name these... Oh, I guess I can't name these. That kind of sucks. Why can't you name these? Well, that's all right. We'll just have to remember. These things are going to be stacked in there like Legos. All right. So that's fine. So that's tank 1's going to go to there. Tank 2 to there. This is going to get so confusing really fast. Tank 3 to there. And tank 4 to there. All right. And nice, those microcontrollers don't need any juice. I don't think. Yeah, we don't need juice. All right, so now we got that all hooked up. So all we got to do now is we need another dial. There's a dial that's got multiple. I might have to look it up the old-fashioned way. Beer, 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 beer. I know it's in here somewhere. I think these are... Okay, display. So there's a quad. There we go. See, it's an instrument panel. So I think that it'll take 4 inputs, but we're going to try it. I've never actually used one of these before. So we are going to put that here. And that's nice because it'll consolidate. And we'll have one up top too. So this will be our fuel gauges. All right, so... Instrument 1. Tank 1. Instrument 2. Tank 2. Wow, this is gonna be long. Tank. This will be really nice when we go to start building airplanes and stuff. Tank 3. So exciting. One more. All right, so tank 4. All right. All right, so I guess it doesn't matter what order we do them in. All right, so now we need to go back to logic. And we need to go to, uh-oh. Am I doing that wrong? I wonder if we need some kind of microcontroller for this. Let's see what happens. Out 1. No, it doesn't take a direct output. Well, that sucks. I was so excited about using that. Yeah, it doesn't have composite. What does that got? In single, out single. Yeah, we're gonna have to learn a lot of some figure. I will do that eventually. So that sucks. That's okay. We'll do it the other way. All right, so we are gonna get regular dials. Poopy. Compass ball, artificial horizon, dial. All right. Gotta paint them red because they're fuel. That sucks. All right, I can't see with those things. So basically we'll be able to monitor the fuel in each tank because like I said, the problem is if you just run one fuel gauge, you only know what fuel's in that one tank, and we want to be able to monitor all the tanks because we got 4 of them. All right. So this should actually be a little easier. So we'll do a lot. What do I want to do? Okay, I want to name those first. All right, so we'll make it a little simple. T1, and T2, please, and T3. All right. So now I need to make sure we get it electrical hooked up to them. So let's tie into that right there. Guess I don't have to. Yeah, let's not do it that way. Oh no! Oh crap! Okay, so that doesn't work. All right, so let's just not overcomplicate this. There we go. So that's done. So now let's do the logic. All right. So that is tank 1. This is tank 1. So we're going to put an output, and output, and output, and an output. And now we need to go up top here into our control center. And what am I looking for? There we go. So where do we want to? I made this nice little deal in here. So we'll have our clutch and our throttle cable here, or control there. So where do we want our fuel? I'm gonna put that off to the side like an engineer's bench kind of thing. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't want to block that window, so that's fine. We'll just do it that way. Actually, I could probably flip them up and we can fit a second set of gauges there. So let's do it that way. I want to keep this stuff somewhat clustered up, so let's rotate that like that, that, and that. All right, here we go again. So T1 and T2. I know there's a lot of shortcut keys. I need to learn the shortcut keys, especially for building. And T4. All right, so we got them. T1, T2, T3. Oh, T1, T2. Yeah, we did an extra one. I'm stupid. There we go. And 4. So now, let's get the inputs going here. So we're just going to do the same thing in reverse. So which ones did we use? All right, so we need the outer ones. So that is, all right. Do we do them in order? Yeah, okay, top, bottom. Oh my God. All right, so T3, T1, all right. Now this wasn't totally necessary, but because I will be playing by myself with this, I might as well make it a little more. Because, like I said, every time I wanted to test the boat, I had to run downstairs every time I spawned it up. I had to get the motor started, and then it's just going, because I still haven't figured out how to get it so you can just set it to an idle. Oh, just shared the link on Twitter. Maybe some people will come through. Yeah, more the merrier. I think we're probably going to stream for about 2 hours, maybe 3 if we get excited. Because really, I want to get the instruments all set up, the controls all set up, and then we got to go test this. So we'll probably just spawn 2 of these up and see if we can tow something with it. I haven't even tested any towing abilities yet. Let's see here. All right, so let's spawn that up and make sure that works. We got to do do we have electricity to do that yet? I think we just did that. No, we didn't. Aha. All right, so boop, boop, boop. All right, so let's go ahead and spawn that up, and we did it right. The gauges the gauges down on the engineering deck and the gauges up top should be reading the same. All right, so we got 698 liters in each one of the tanks. That's cool. I like that. I try to make it look nice too. I put little angles on everything. So we'll fill this up full of anything that we need. I did add a speed gauge so I could test how fast the thing goes. Still having problems. Once we get to the modular engines, I think we'll... Can we please shut the door? Once we get to the modular engines, we'll be able to make something that goes really fast. But for the tugboat, I think it's going to be fine. And we still have to fill in all this space up here. Alright, so you guys are all reading? Yep. So I don't know why the needles are all over the road. Alright, so that should turn off the breakers. So you're still reading though. So I'm not sure what we did that, but everything should be going through there. I guess those don't change once you turn the power off. That's okay. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, so that's our fuel. Alright, so now we need to add 2 microcontrollers for temperature. We fit these on the floor. Oh, actually, I didn't know I could color code them. That's cool. Let me get the paintbrush out. That way this doesn't get confusing really fast. Can we have the paintbrush? Thank you. Alright, so our fuel is red. Alright, so now we need temperature. We'll make temperature... we'll make temperature yellow. Alright, so let's add 2 more controllers. We're going to do the same thing. Alright, and then we need to add 2 more dials. Alright. This will be for the temperature for each of the motors. I don't know why I made it yellow though. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, so we're going to do it from like the front. So this will be the left engine and the right engine. Yeah, so left temp. There you go. And right temp. This is going good. All right. So now let me think about the logic part of it. Actually, let's hook the electricity up too so we don't forget. Yeah, see, all that should be... Yeah, I don't know why the gauges still read. You'd think you'd kill the power, the gauges would die, but it doesn't matter. Well, I'll stick with the stream till the end. Oh, man, nice. Drawing bench. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice to have the partner here. Let's see here. Oop, getting a message. 1 second, everybody. Sorry, I was getting a Discord message. Boom, 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 boom. What were we doing? Okay, so now we need to do the logic again. All right, so we need to take the... See, is that the... So that's the radiator temperature. We want the engine temperature. So RPM temperature. All right, temperature, and this would be the right engine. Right temperature, yep. And... Oh, no. Crap, I already messed up. All right. Right temperature into the top one. Where is the input? I can't tell which one's which. All right, and then we need the temperature from the other one in there. Nice, now we can do the output. So this is going to be the right engine. Yep, and this will be the left engine. All right, now I need to make 2 more gauges. So this will be nice because you can operate the ship by yourself or work with a pal. All right, so we need 2 more gauges. Why did I decide on yellow? I don't know. All right. I could probably space them out, but so you can actually have somebody up here monitoring systems. Do we want to space them out? Yeah, I think we got plenty of room for stuff, but we'll keep these together. This will be like the engine pod. I don't know why I made it yellow. All right, so we'll go left, temp, and right, temp, please. All right, and we'll make sure we got electricity hooked up to them. Boop, 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 boop. And now we'll do the logic. So this one is going to the right. I was worried how hard it was going to be to make one of those controllers, but it wasn't bad at all. Right temperature, and boop, and left temperature. Whew, nice. All right, now we'll do RPMs. So let's go back to that. We're gonna make it dark gray. Make 2 more of these. And I'll just hide them with a wall or something, I guess. The only thing that sucks, we'll make some microcontrollers so you can kind of see how it's done eventually. Oh, thanks. Tom Tam says looking good. I don't know why. Oh, it is showing up. I finally got the chat to show up on screen. I have no idea how I did it, and it's super small for me, and I can only see it on the replay. Getting sidetracked here. All right. So we need 2 more gauges for. What are we doing? RPM. Yes, RPM. I guess we don't even need 2 gauges for it, but we'll just do 2 gauges. Because then we have to do temperature, and then I think we're all done with gauges for right this second. All right. So, I guess we probably shouldn't have done it that way. We could have doubled it up. That's fine, because I want to do the temperature ones right here. So, we will do right RPM and left RPM cools. All right, rinse and repeat. Hook up some electricity. Boop boop. Now I'll do the data. Wow, we have a mess going here. That is getting very confusing very fast. That is horrible. I wish I could just show the ones. Oh my god, I can't. That is, maybe stacking them all together wasn't the greatest plan in the world. If I view them from this, yeah, I'll look from here. All right, so there's RPMs, and that is the right engine, and then RPMs for the left engine. Luckily, we only have 2 more controllers to put down here, then we can cover them all up because that's getting really bad. All right, so what do we say? We did that. I hate this. Oh my god, I never thought that this would be a problem. All right, so that's going to nothing. Okay, and that, man, I don't know what to do. Okay, so there's an out, there's an out. Okay, so that's the shit. I forgot what engine that was. That is the right engine, right? Top one's the right engine. Okay, the top one's the right engine. All right, so that is right RPM, and this is left RPM, and oh, we already do that? That's RPM, right? Yeah, cool. All right, so we already did that. I thought I already did. We already did temperature. Oh no, so I guess we're done. Because we did temperature. I thought there was something else that I needed. I guess that's all the gauges we need. All right, so we just got to put 2 RPM gauges up here. And those I want the captain to see, I think. So we're going to... All right, so... Where's a good spot to put those? Actually, I can put them up here. Ooh, there we go. All right, we'll put them right up here so you can kind of look up and see that. because we want to see the RPM gauges because we're controlling. Eventually we can use monitors, I guess, and give a big digital readout, but I am not ready to do that yet as far as my skill level goes. All right, let's figure out this mess. All right, so that is the right engine, and we'll put it on the, where in the frick did it go? All right, we'll put it on the right side, and then the left one goes down to the left one. Right? Left. All right. Now we'll just name those really quick and then hook up some juiced. Right. RPM. Left. Oop. Left. I think eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the fuel pumps out because I still don't have a way to disable one engine. So I'm not sure what to do with that because I don't want two separate throttle controls because that's just going to be a pain in the arse. So let's get juice up to that, otherwise that's not going to work. So bop and bop. All right. Okay, so we got RPMs, we got temperature, we got fuel. I think that's the only readouts that we need. All right, so let's start actually hooking the controls back up. So I didn't mess with the steering at all, so the steering should still work. So we need 2 levers. All right. I guess I'll just keep them gray. And we need the positive going forward. One of these will be our engine RPMs, and the other one will be our clutch to actually engage the drive. Maybe, possibly. There we go. So it looks like that. Forward. I think that one's still good too. I put them back a little bit because when you're at the steering wheel, if you put them right next to you, you can't see them. So it makes it kind of a pain in the butt to work. All right, so that is going to be our, we'll call it drive instead of clutch. Drive. Engine. RPM. All right, cool. So let's get these hooked up to some juice. All right, now we got to do the logic part. So this is going to be our drive and our RPM. So we're going to take this control and we're going to go down to engine throttles. We're going to go to, where'd you go? Engine throttles. All right, now we're going to edit this. And I'm going to make the sensitivity in the, let's say the 20 range. I want it to go up slow so we're not, like, we can control the throttle a bit. Hey, Kato, good to see you. Oh, Toros, you're here too. Oh, now I'm really nervous. All right, so we got all that hooked up. Now we need to do the clutch. We need to do the clutch. All right. So we'll do the same thing with this. I'm gonna run it to the clutches. And I think once we wire in a starter, I think we'll be able to go ahead and actually start this and make it move. All right, so we got that, got that, got that. I think we got electricity hooked up to everything. I need to change the sensitivity on it though. Sensitivity on that. And that just makes it a little easier to control. So we got 26. All right, so let's do a starter button. Actually, I can put 2 different starter buttons for the left and right engine. That'll allow us to kill one if we need to save fuel or something. So let's get a button. Button. Push button. I don't want it to be gray though. Let's make it blum. Let's make it yellow. All right, so you got, is that the RPM side? Yeah. All right, so we need 2 of those, and we also need, oh, I think those are, yeah, those are push buttons. We need toggles, because we have to turn the cooling system on too. So we need 2 toggles. We'll put those over here. Actually, let's, yeah, that's fine, because that way we're not drawing extra juice. So, so we'll put our, I don't know what to call it. Rad. And left engine, rad. And I'm going to put those to be on automatically so I don't forget. All right, so let's give them some juice, and we'll actually hook those up to the, so what we got, it's the right radiator. So that'll turn on our cooling fans underneath. And the left radiator, nice. And get some juice. I think the radiators got juice too, don't they? Okay, there we go. All right, so now we need to hook up the starter buttons. So we left. That's good. STI. Now, if somebody else was going to use my model, I would definitely label stuff a little bit better so it wouldn't be so confusing. But because it's just going to be me using them, then I'm not too worried about it, as long as I remember what to do. All right, so that's our two starter buttons. So that way we can independently run each engine. So we need the left starter. I think I've made everything backwards. No, that's fine. Left and right. And the right starter. So in theory, I think we're actually ready to go. So let's save it once, and then we'll fire up the tugboat. Yeah, you can buy me a captain's hat. That'd be funny. All right, so I think we're ready to go. So let's spawn. I don't know why I'm carrying a flashlight. Yup. All right. So, all right, our temperature gauges are working. Those gauges are working. Oh, must be. Oh no, okay. And the RPM gauges are working. All right, so our drive. All right, so we will start. I think they're working. Yeah, there we go. So those are working. I did forget to put the reverse gear thing on, so we'll have to do that really quick. And where am I going? Ooh, those things sound like they're over revving like crazy. They're gonna blow. Alright, so our cooling fans are actually working. RPM gauges are working. Temperature gauges, holy crap. And our fuel gauges are working. What are we running at? 29 RPMs? Those things are gonna blow. Alright, so everything's working. Alright, so I gotta put a reverse gear in, button for reverse gear. So let's, we'll make that orange. And we'll put it right. We'll put it right there. And that is for reverse. And then we will do another one in green, I guess. Can I put it there? And because I messed around with the transmission, so we have a low gear too. In case we can't pull something, then we can do the low gear. Let's see here. All right, so low gear, and low G, and reverse gear, whatever. OCD. All right, so I hooked those up to some. Let's hook them up first. Reverse gear. I don't remember which transmission's which though. Crap. Did I name them? No. I just gotta check this really quick. All right, so that is the low gear, and the outside one is reverse. All right, we got it. All right, so that is the outside one is reverse. And reverse. All right, and reverse, and then low gear. What's that low gear? Low gear, low G, and low G. All right. Let's save again. Boop, boop, boop. And then I think we'll be ready to actually test this thing. Yeet. Alright, schooling fans are on. Got a little RPM. I think I hear them throttling up. Nice. Alright, so we will turn reverse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap, I didn't, okay, apparently I didn't run juice to that. That sucks. Alright. Easy fix. Yeah, because you got to make sure you run electricity to everything. Alright. Try that again. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. I have my game sound turned down, so I can't really hear if they're actually, Alright, so let's turn reverse gear on. Hey, there we go, we're going backwards. Wow, that's really killing the engine down, though. Might be a little bit high of a gear for going backwards, that's fine. I think our steering still works. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, so we gotta pull our clutch out. And put in forward gear. The max speed I got out of it last time I think was 8 knots. I think that's about what we're gonna get this time. So it actually turned out pretty good, and I added a winch to the back. So we can actually winch stuff too. Alright, cool. And then low gear. That really pushes the engine, so I think they're gonna pop. Yeah, it's not great. That did speed us up to 12 knots though, but I bet our fuel consumption is pretty bad. Oh yeah, it's ticking right away. And our temperature is spiking up too. I'm wondering if that system does actually need a fluid canister added to it, so we might have to do that too. Alright, so let me shut this thing down. Yeah. Shut it down. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to spawn back and I'm going to spawn up another one. Wow, I got pretty far out. I am going to spawn up another one. And then we'll try to tow one with the other one. Because I don't even know if it actually works as a tugboat, which would kind of defeat the whole purpose. So let's load another tugboat. And spawn it. And rinse and repeat. Hello. Alright, so let's give it a little RPM. A little starter action. Oh shit. Reverse gear. Oh shit, this one's not working. What the hell? Oh, because I didn't save. Alright, I need to load the... I hate how the autosave system works. That's okay. Alright, so let me out of here. Can I get out? Thank you. So I'll just have to hook that electricity up and save it. Because I didn't save. So boop and boop. Alright, now he's got to save again. I forgot to save him, apparently. There, I saved it. Now can I spawn it? Can I actually have it work? It's nice once you get it all figured out, though. You don't have to keep respawning. It's just when you're testing. So hopefully this thing will actually tow without flipping over. That first design I did on the first stream was just horrible. RPMs are coming up. Alright. Reverse gear. Engage the clutch. Yeah, so we should be able to back right up to that thing. That's going to take all day, though. It is a little tippy when you turn too sharp, though. I might have to change the amount the rudders work. But I do like this new design where the rudder, or the propellers are actually protected. I always forget to... The only thing that sucks is you got to take the clutch out before you switch gears, because otherwise it'll stall. Alright, let's go rescue our own boat. So I think we're pretty close. I want to put an anchor on it eventually. I don't know what else we're missing. I think this boat's about done. We have to put a horn on it and maybe some searchlights, and I got to finish painting it too. So we'll probably do that too. Where are we at here? So my time thing's all messed up. Let me check something really quick here. Every once in a while my stream starts saying that I'm not at the correct time. I don't know why it does that. There it goes. Are we getting there? Is that the back of it or the front of it? I think that's the back of it. So I'll gently pull aside it and then we'll hook the ropes up. Actually, I'm really happy how this one turned out. At least it looks like a tugboat. Nope, shit, stop! Did I kill the engines? I think I killed the engines. There they go. So I've always used electric motors to go forward and or to back up and stuff, so it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to have this clutch system, but it is more realistic. So we're going to gently, please gently, back into this thing. Sometime today would be nice. There we go. Easy, easy. Kill it, die, stop. Alright. Like, yeah, that helps. It helps when you smash right into it, though. That makes it a lot easier. Actually, it's going to be easier to hook up the ropes. So let's grab some ropes. I'll just do one, I think. And we'll hook it up to there. Hook it up to there. Alright, so in theory, this should work now. Unless I blew a hole in both the ships when I rammed into it. The weapons thing is coming out October 5th. Hello. Unsafe stairs. So then they're adding all the... So you can make tanks and you can make jet fighters and all that other stuff. Alright, so let's get some throttle here. And start the motors back up. Here we go. Oof. Is it gonna work? Oh yeah, look at it. Working like a champ. And then I also have the winch. The ropes only go as long as you first connect them. The winch, you can actually stretch the line out. So if you have to reach something farther out. So I'm going to say that's a pretty much success for... bet you I could get that going a little better, though. Yeah, we're cruising now. So I don't think I could tow the oil tanker or anything with it, but definitely can tow little ore boats with it. Yeah, that works actually pretty good. It's a little tippy, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal because can I actually get it to? Yeah, see, I can't get it to tip all the way over. Oh, spoke too soon. No, I guess it's fine. Nice. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Alright, so let's cheat here a little bit. Alright, so let's take the workbench. That's not what I chose. That's my failed jet boat. I do love that thing. I want to play with it one more time. I know I'm getting sidetracked. I think it looks cool, but it doesn't work for shit. Let me in. Let me in. And can we shut the door, please, so I don't drown? There. Alright, I don't remember how to operate this thing. That's thrust. No, it's trim. I don't think I had that hooked up to anything. Oh, I forgot I made it overcomplicated to start it up. That thing's really loud. So I guess it does technically work. I mean, it is moving. It's just I thought it was going to be like this super, super fast boat. Even if you turn on the afterburner, it's still slow as shit. And the other boats are now missing for some strange reason. must be a glitch. Yeah, so the jet boat was a bit of a failure. I just thought it would work better than that. Alright, turn the bench. I love playing with that thing anyway. I'm very proud of that, even though it doesn't work. But yeah, jet-powered boat. Alright, so I need to exit out and find out what happened to my other two boats. Oh, they're still there. They must have drifted, apparently. Alright, back to the workbench. I'm going to clean up my mess really quick. Just take a second. And take the workbench. Alright. Alright, so let's add... After I fix this whole paint debacle. Boop. Let's add horns to it. And fix that paint debacle. So let's see what we got for horns. I only have one horn to choose from. That's super. Let's turn symmetry back on. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. Alright. So it's got to hook electricity up. And we need, is that a toggle button? We want a regular button. A button. Push button. Alright. So I have been watching Mr. New Jersey's tutorials. So our ships are going to definitely get a lot better as we go here. What color do you make a horn? Hey, hot pink. Why not? Yeah, symmetry back off. Boop. So let's do that. We'll name it Foghorn. Yes, excellent. Alright, we'll hook some juice up to it. And why don't these have any? Oh, those are different. Alright, so boop and boop. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Probably lights too. Let's turn symmetry back on. And so I forgot, is it red in the rear and green in the front? I believe that is correct. So let's make this fancy. So let's get lights. Light. No, light. Alright, so let's do red in the front. I don't know where we're going to put it. It's not going to be in the way. Let's do it there. That's fine. Boop. And can we erase that block? Because we're using symmetry, I don't have to do it twice. So I think those should be sideways. I really don't like what they did to the hull, but that's fine. That's fine. And now we need to choose some green ones for the rear. That way we're being OSHA safe. All right. And then I think we need, I think we can actually make them blink. Yes. So we'll add a blinker module or microcontroller, whatever you want to call it. We'll put that up there. All right. So now we need to put the outputs. All right. So that light there. There. The hell is that? Oh, I had symmetry on still. I'm stupid. It's like I didn't know why I had two of those things. That's fine. We can fix that. Did I put a button for the lights? No, I'm being stupid. See, this is the only problem. I mean, I love this game, but it can get very confusing once you get all these lines going everywhere. All right, so that one's to there. That one's to there. All right, so we need to run to our front ones. So if I do this right, when we flip the switch on, they'll actually blink like nav lights would. I can't remember if those lights normally blink or not. I should know that. All right, so let's put a switch in. So we need another button. We need a toggle button this time. Hello. All right. We'll just make this one gray. Boop. And we'll put have lights and boop. All right. let's see. Hook up the electric. And then we will hook up. The nice part is if we do it this way, I don't have to hook it up to each light. All right, so let's test the horn in that. I think we have like, oh, I haven't run electricity to the horn or to the light yet. That's not going to help our cause at all. So that's hooked up. All right, so light to light, and give that power, and then hook that up to that, and that up to that. All right, so our lights have power, our horns have power. All right, let's save again. I'll try a new two. I'm actually running out of things to do with this. I might be calling it done soon. I mean, we could add radar to it and a few other things, but I'll have to think on that a little bit. The jump physics in this game are pretty funny. All right. Horns work. And the nav lights, I guess I can't see it. Let's change it to nighttime. Time override. Oop, I wanted it on. And nighttime. Oh god, they're too fast. It's a disco party. They're working, but I think I possibly put them on the wrong side. I put them on backwards. That sucks. We can change that though. And I gotta slow down that blink rate before somebody has a seizure. The green go up front. So there is a paint mode for that. It's called additive, I believe. Boom, boom. Replace color. Oh, replace color. Hell yeah. We'll take that. Bop. Nice. That's much easier. Boop. All right. So now all I got to do is I got to find that module for that and adjust it. So blink duration. Let's go 1.9 on and then 8 seconds off. All right, cool. All right, save. And spawn. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm freaking blind. There we go. Whoop. There. That's not bad. Yeah, I can mess around with that and make it a little more drawn out. I want to see it from a distance though, so we'll drown ourselves. I changed the color of it, but the light color didn't change, so that's odd. So I did something wrong there. Why are they both green now? What the heck is going on there? Place color. Red. Oh, crap. I just replaced a bunch of color. Oh, the frick? Oh, I think that replaces everything that's red with that. That's stupid. All right, so we have to do additive, I guess. That's dumb. There we go. Now they're green. All right, so we'll leave that on. I gotta paint those things now really quick, so they're not looking stupid. Good, we're good, we're good. I was watching the SpongeBob episode where he's parking the, what is it, the Flying Dutchman ship, and all the boards are flying off of it. You're good, you're good. I love that episode. All right. So that looks like that's going to work now. So the horns are done. The horns are done. Those are done. So I think we need interior lighting and deck lighting. So we'll put 2 more switches in. Oh, those toggles, yeah. So shabloop, shabloop. And deck lighting. I wasn't expecting to finish the ship this fast. I don't know what to build next. Did I put dick lighting? Okay, I thought I put dick lighting. That would have been bad. I almost did it again. No, we need tier INTs. Late. Actually, that's a pilot house. Pilot house. All right. So we'll hook those up to juice. And let's, do we have the light still? I moved it. Let's add some interior lighting. Where's it at? Yeah, there we go. So light, okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't choose it. That's stupid. And I chose the wrong one. All right. So now we turn symmetry off. Actually, I'm going to turn symmetry back on so I can get this centered up. So I don't think we need 2 lights in here. I think 1 will do, but no, we'll do 2. That's fine. So let's go pop and shablink. Maybe, possibly. There we go. Those are super, super bright. We might have to mess with those later. That's fine. Let's repaint the dark gray. Yeah, there we go. So that should light up the wheelhouse pretty good. Hopefully it's not too much, otherwise it kind of blinds you. All right, so let's hook the juice up to those. Easy peasy. And then we will logic them to that button that says pilot house. All right. I'm not sure what to do for the deck lighting. No, we want that one. I think I used red lights one time, and it actually was pretty good. But we'll use like I don't want them to be super bright. All right. So where do we need a light on the deck? So let's put it here for safety's sake. There. All right, so that'll light up there, and then we'll put a set here. We can always go back later, and I'll have to repaint some stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. So you can see there, and then 2 up front, maybe possibly. All right. Okay, so now we gotta rinse and repeat again. And you can get pretty insane with the lighting on these things. Say the dick light. I think that's one of them there. Yep. And I think that's the other one. Yes. And then you can see the more complicated you make your ships or airplanes or tanks or whatever. Did I just screw up? I think I just screwed up. Yeah, that one. I think I just hooked a... I think I may have screwed up. Trying to figure out where that one's going at. I think that was one of the side lights. What's that one? That's the pilot house light. Oh no, that's the nav lights. Get myself confused now. All right, horn, nav lights. No, I messed it up again. Ah, shoot me in the face. That's got to go to that controller. Look what happens when you overcomplicate stuff. There, now we can get back to the deck lights. It's that one, not the side ones. So then if you hover over, you can see everything that's hooked up to them. But the more complicated you make it, the uh-oh. Oh, I did it again. I'm being extra stupid today. That needs to go to that controller. All right, so I think I have them all hooked up. I think they all have electricity, but I'll double check. Oh no, the back ones don't. Boop and boop. I think the middle ones don't either. Boop and boop. All right, let's save and spawn, and I think that should do it for our lighting. So I think we can do flares next. Emergency flares. Alright, so let's turn on the nav lights. That's the horn. Pilot house light. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, you can't really see what's going on outside, but we're going to work on that next. And the deck lights. Let's see how That makes it so we can work. Wow. It's not as good as I thought it would be. Probably should have put some up higher too, but I think that'll be fine. That's enough so we can see a little bit. And the front ones aren't working. Why are the front ones not working? Let's see here. Because they don't have any electricity. Because I'm stupid. Alright, so those are done. Where are we at here? Alright, so did that. Let's put controllable spotlights on the front and rear. I guess, yeah, because you kind of want one out back too. So let me see about the spotlights. I don't think these actually rotate on their own. Oh, I guess they do, but they do like left and right. But then we couldn't do up and down. I wanted to be able to do up and down and left and right. Yeah, to be honest. Let's just put one up front. I'll figure that out later. I guess I can make it rotate 360 degrees, but you know what? I don't know how to do that. So let me see here. I want to put them somewhere where they're actually going to be useful, but not in the way. So I think right there. Because then we can kind of go up and down with them, I suppose. There is a way, there's like a rotation block thing, but I think that's going to, if I actually put them there, is that going to look really bad? A little bit. We're going to worry about those later. I'm going to look up, because you got to put it on a rotating piston and then do all the logic of that. And then you can just type in numbers or use a lever to move it around. So we'll do that next time. I want to actually read up on that a little bit. All right, so let me think what we got here. We got our lighting system done. The engine runs, it moves, it can tow. Crap, I hope we're not done already. Oh, we still have to do the cabin inside. All right, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick break, run to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll come back and we'll paint the interior here, and then we'll start setting up some cabins, places for everybody to sleep, and because I think we have all the gear we need. So we'll look into all that. We need to add heaters upstairs and downstairs in case we go up to the Arctic. What else? And then eventually, probably not this time because I have to look up how to do it, we'll add a weather radar and stuff to it. But I need to learn how to do the scripting for it. So, all right, I will be right back. Possibly. And we're back. Thanks again for everybody stopping in tonight. I think I forgot to thank everybody. All right, let's get back into it. Focus. All right, so we'll cap this hole that's got all our little microcontrollers in it. So it doesn't look, there we go. And then we'll add some wedges, some VGs. Nice. All right, now probably I don't know what to do with that corner yet, but I'm gonna wait because there's probably some other stuff that we can add to it. Let's paint these. Boop 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 boop. I'm just trying to get all the spots I missed. And yeah, that's not too bad. I think I'll just keep the door that color. All right, so let's make some stuff here. So blah 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 blah. Guess we'll make this like the cabin. So we will go there. And hopefully this won't unbalance our boat again. All right, so we need a door. Is there a regular hatch that I can use? Hinge door. Oh, that'd be nice. Holy crap. This thing is freaking huge. What is that? How many blocks is that? Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's the thing. Can you please, thank you. All right, so I think it's 1, 2, 3. I want to say that's 4. I'm guessing that it's 4. So let's cut a hole here. Plunk. Here we go. Spin this thing around. I don't know which way it's going to swing. I'm assuming. And this will be nice too if our boat takes damage, that there'll be some separation, that everything won't flood all at once. Could you please stand up? Well, that's not as much as I thought it would be. I think that'll be good right there. And we'll put some blocks back in. Nice. All right. So I think I can erase this right here, I hope. Nope. Let's not automatically make a hole in the boat. We'll do it like that. Let's go like a jet, and wait, let's not put random blocks everywhere. That's not necessary. So actually, let's do this. I don't know how wide the beds are. So bed. How wide are the beds? Nice. Do we have room to do 2? I know you got to be careful because when you get out of the bed, it kind of warps you up. That's how it handles. Oh, not too bad. It's not as bad as it looks. And there, like I said, there's a lot of tutorials. All right, so we only can do 1 bed there. That sucks. So I was hoping to do like bunk beds. Why do I keep? Okay. Okay. I was hoping to do bunk beds, but apparently not. So we'll just do it this way. Pop, pop, pop. I think that's enough. Need 2 more. And you're really not going to have a super huge crew in this thing anyway. And that looks freaking crappy. So let's not do it that way. I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. You can do it along the wall here and go that way with it. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so 1, 2. What else can we do? Okay, let's fill that in. I can always paint these later too. If we wanted to go like that, we can change the color of the beds and everything else. I'll go through and paint a lot of this later. Let's give them some gear too. What are you gonna need? You're gonna need some. I think it's winter. Is it called winter gear? Arctic gear. It's called Arctic gear. You're fucking Arctic. Arctic. There it is. Parachute. That'd be super useful. So we'll go white with those. No, that looks like crap. There we go. So we'll add a couple gear storages here. And those are nice because you have to wear those, otherwise you actually literally will freeze to death. Let's do flashlights in case the power goes out. Doop, doop. Got a couple flashlights. We actually need a light in here too. Let's see, light. Boop, boop, boop. We'll make that a standard light and rotate that around. And we can punch a hole here. And I'll do a, let's switch that one there, please. I still, hello? Yeah, I still got volume and everything. I'm having problems with that Stream Deck thing. Every once in a while it just stops working completely. I got it all programmed up with all my buttons and stuff. But every once in a while it just doesn't, I don't know why it's doing that. Nope, we don't want a push button. I'm getting sidetracked here. We want a toggle, please. Thank you. So let's see here. Doop, doop, doop. Alright, I'm going to worry about coming back and recoloring everything later. Alright, so electricity to that. So I'm not sure exactly why some of these things have electricity. I think like if you use a flare gun and all that, I think it'll actually recharge over time. Alright, so let's logic this shit to the light. Alright, we might have to add some weight blocks to the other side. There's a thing in here you can see. Where is it at? Direction, area, center of mass. This is more important with planes too, but you can actually, that cube represents where your weight and your center of mass is. You want it as low as possible with a boat. So we could technically add weights to the bottom and draw that down. That'll make the boat more stable. That's why we're a little tippy when we turn. But honestly, if it's not shifted to one side or the other, turn symmetry, that's not showing symmetry. That's actually can't see symmetry too. So I mean, it's a little bit off center, but I don't think enough to matter. So can we turn, actually I think we go back to the, there we go. Oh, actually that's a lot better. Yeah, so we're, actually, it's not too bad. Because that red line represents the center of our ship. So we're a little bit to one side, I think. Or it might be right now. It's a little bit shifted to one side. But I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Let's paint. Oh, let's not paint random shit though. Let's paint what we wanted to paint. And there we go. And if you weren't here for the last one, this is just where we store all our gear, like the ropes and all that. We got some firefighting gear. We have flare guns. On this side, we have welders. Because actually, the ships will take damage. And when they catch fire, they'll actually burn and take damage. And you can actually use the torches and the underwater torches to repair your ship on the fly. That's why we have some scuba gear and a bunch of fire extinguishers. And I think we do have fire uniforms too. Because that is actually a thing they just added not too long ago. And I missed a bunch of... Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked painting stuff. And Alright, so let's get back below deck here. Alright, so we got a crew cabin. I don't know what to do with this other wall, so I think I'm just gonna kind of wait for now. I guess we can make like a cargo storage thing there too. But let's see how the balance is first. So let's save and spawn. We'll go check out our, and turn it back into daytime again. So once I get some stuff built, I'll go into full mode and we'll actually make some money. She's leaning a little bit, I think. It's leaning the opposite way that I thought it would, though. Alright, so we're going to have to add some weight to the other side. That sucks. So I guess I will build another room to the other side, and that'll balance it out. That's why the symmetry mode is actually fairly important. So let's... We're one block away. So we'll just build a wall in there for now. Hopefully that'll equal out the weight a little bit. Stop. Alright. Hello? Please don't do that. Could you finish build? Thank you. Alright. So cool. May as well while I'm at it, I guess. turn symmetry mode off, and we will add a door. And so this only sucks when you build the interiors, and there is weight blocks, so you can actually balance it out, so it won't tilt like that. But our boat is such, it's got a high center of gravity, so it is. Where was that door? I love that door, hinged door. All right, so I think how do we? It's getting pretty tight in here. 2 away. All right, so let's get the eraser tool here. We're 2 away. Symmetry mode off, please. Thank you. I think that's. We'll do that. I think that'll be. So hopefully this will balance the weight out just a little bit. And more weight we add into it, I think it's going to bring the center of gravity down a little bit. Will you do exactly what I told you to do? Thank you. Nice. All right, let's see what that does. After I fix something I just saw. Getting back down here. Safety first. Safety. There we go. All right, save our ship. And burn. A little more balance now. I missed. So I put a ladder on it. She's still leaning to that side. We're not taking on water, are we? Did I punch a hole in this damn thing? So we're tilting towards the room with the beds. And the light doesn't work because I didn't put electricity to the light itself. That's funny. We'll definitely have to paint the rooms are kind of tight. But I'm definitely going to have to put some weight blocks on the side without the beds. I don't know how many to use though. All right, so let's do that really quick, and we have to hook the power up to that light, and that might be it for tonight. I can't think of anything else to do. Oh, toggle electric. What are those? I don't remember us hooking those up. Toggle electric. Oh, I had symmetry on. Okay, I'm like, why do I have these extra switches? We don't need those. What was I doing? Okay. We need weight blocks. So oh, there it is. I have no idea how many to use because I don't remember how much each one weighs. So let's go 3 and burn. Can't really tell. Maybe a couple more. Ah! I was making it every time, and now I'm going to miss every time. So yeah, I think I might have to add some weight blocks underneath. So let's add one more to that side, and then I'll try the underneath trick, and that should bring our center of gravity down. So where was that? Which room is the one? Okay, so we'll put one more there. We're going to change them to, is it red or, never side of our boat, red or black? Okay, it's red. All right, because this is a trick that I saw when I was watching the tutorials. So we just got to find the center line here. And, oh, please don't erase a bunch of stuff though. I don't want this thing sitting any lower in the water though, which sucks because I think the weight blocks are going to do that, but we'll find out as soon as we spawn it in. So that should lower our center of gravity down, which I think it has. Why does it seem like it went up? Yeah, because that thing was on the floor before. I think they're full of shit. All right, we'll see what happens anyway. And spoon. All right, we're still not sitting too bad in the water. I think we're finally leveled up too, and that should make it less tippy too. Still kind of listing to one side though. All right, so let's give it a quick testy ruiner here. Did I get all those working? Pilot house light, deck light, yeah. Nav lights on. Horns work. Alright, so let's put it in reverse. Start the engines up. I shouldn't have painted that pink. That looks so stupid. So it's not super bad. It is just a touch tippy. So I think we'll do one more test while we're out here anyway. I want to test the... Oh no. No. Oh. It's not too bad. I'm never going to go that fast backwards anyway. And forward gear. Alright. There it goes. My sound in my earpiece is a little bit loud. Nice. Alright, we're still okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's our deck lights in the back. I gotta repaint that. So our butt's sitting a little low in the water than I would want, but that's okay. Let's do another test. Let's go crazy with the weather here. How do we do that? Weather override. Let's give it some wind, some fog, and some rain. Holy shit. Because most of the time when you're not overriding the weather, this is what the game looks like. Oof. Oof. I don't know, I always got my flashlight out. So it's not doing that bad. Because really, this isn't made for going long distances. This is just for working around the docks and tugging boats around. I guess we could use it as some type of rescue boat. I gotta repaint that there. So I definitely wouldn't be going this fast, I don't think, in stormy seas. So down to 6. Nice. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's return it back, and now we'll do the anchor, and then we'll probably call it a night after that. Whoa! Thought I was going to crash it. Alright, so we need to turn symmetry off. I gotta fix that thing I saw. I need a paintbrush and there was one more. I think there was one at the back. So I think that's fine. I mean, because this really isn't made for going long distances. This is just going to be our workhorse. We might tool... I was going to make a barge that we can haul fuel on and stuff eventually when we actually play the non-creative. Right now we're in creative just because it makes it easier to build stuff. And I want to do those paint blocks too. There's paint blocks where you can do real fine details like no smoking signs or whatever you would want to do on your aircraft or whatever like that. And then we can actually give it a name. I think I'm still going to call it Crappy Tug. Wait, actually, let's do that. Hell with it. We got time. I think we're only an hour and 14 minutes into it. I wasn't expecting to finish that fast. Paint blocks? Paintable sign. Paintable indicator. Paintable sign. So let's see here. Let's I think that's right, 2 there. Okay, so we'll put paintable sign in there. I've never actually tried to use these before. What is it trying to show me? Oh, is that? Oh, that's the side that's got to be painted. Okay, I get it. Oh, cool! You can put racing stripes on it apparently. All right. I hope that's enough to put Crappy Tug. How do we make these things work? That's not the way. Oh, it's like Minecraft-y kind of pixel. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Can I speed fill these in? Nope. It's gonna take forever. That's okay. This is kind of cool though, because I've never actually put a name on the back of a boat before. This is gonna take forever though. This sucks. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let's do a little test here. We need a C. C. And then I would do an R. Oh, no, that's not it. R. Oh, why? That is a terrible looking R. I don't know how to make that any better. How do you do an angle and dots? Okay, that's fine. I need more of this. I've never actually used these before. This is kind of cool. I'll do an A. For frick's sake. I think if we did like a square A, that'll be a lot better. So we'll just kind of go. Stupid mouse. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you again for being off center by quite a bit. Hey, that R is just freaking hideous. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. The A could actually have been a little smaller too. This is gonna look really bad, like 5th grader art project bad. Are we still broadcasting? Yes, we are. Okay. Is there 2 P's in crappy? I think there's 2 P's in crappy. Oh, I think we have just enough. That's gonna be funny as shit. So these are neat. I kind of like these. I've seen people use it for like warning signs and stuff like that. I've never actually used them, so I'm liking them. I didn't realize it was still kind of course, the whole game is kind of like square pixely based. So I'm going to have to do some homework and see what we're going to build next, because this is about done. I'd like to eventually learn how to build a helicopter. I think that'd be kind of cool. I build like a Coast Guard rescue helicopter, and we'll actually start doing some missions too. All right. I'm going to say there's 2 P's in crappy. Just because I said so, apparently. Oh, freaking Y. Awesome. Sure. Nope, that's not. That's what just happened. I don't know what that is. Okay, I just want to go back. Let's see. Let's start from that corner like I did with that one. And they meet in the middle. There we go. And we need T. I can't believe I chose the right amount of blocks. And you. The G is going to be super awesome. Nope. And you. How the frick? I guess I can just do a real simple G, I suppose. Nice. That. Whatever. That's fine. All right, cool. So then when that spawns up, it'll actually say the name across the back. All right, what was I going to do? Okay, we need to put an anchor on, which is going to be kind of a pain in the butt cheeks because I need to put it up front here. I guess I could put it right there. All right, so we need to get a winch. How about you spell it right? All right, so we need the large winch. Yeah, we're going to do an anchor, so oof. Do we have any room in the front for this damn thing? All right, I'm going to have to be inventive with this. I think is that about where we want it? I want it as high up as possible. Can we actually remove that block? Is that going to make a huge hole? That's going to make a huge hole. That's okay. We'll fill it in a minute. I can't freaking see. See, I can't do that though, because we'll lose the angle completely. So I need to cut out one block. Could you please get out of the way? There you go. All right, so we're gonna go like that, and then I don't have enough room to see. All right, so we need to spin this thing around like that, not like that, like that. For real? Could you just please? I'll give you $1 if you flip the right direction. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what center. I think that's center. I don't want to add even more problems to our already problematic thing. All right, this is the problem though. I need that to go forward as close to that hole. So basically we're just going to punch a single hole and that will allow that to go through. Because I don't want to hang that off the front of the ship. It will look stupid. So that's not going to work. Uncooperative piece of crap. We might not have a choice. So I don't think I have room to put it up top. I guess I could. I guess I could put it up top. We'll have to do a redesign. All right, yeah, we'll do it up top. That'll be a lot better. Did I fill my holes back in? I don't want to sink this thing automatically. I was going to try to be fancy with it, but that's fine. So I think I can just cut that down and we'll just go like that. It's still too tall. One more. Let's cut that whole area out. Oof. Oof, that's the front of the boat. So let's cut this out. We'll cut those out. And then we will fill them in like so. Is that right? Yeah, so I can't cut that one out. So okay, that'll be the platform. So the winch is sticking up a little higher than I would want it to be, but all right, so I just need to cut out that section there. Hopefully we'll find center again. Rotate it around. Done and done. Clean it up a little bit. So then we'll need a couple different things going on here. We're going to need to add a depth meter, and then what will happen is you'll lower the anchor down until it's at the right depth because you won't be able to see it. And then there's a thing called a world magnet, and that's basically how anchors work in this game because there's no physics as far as dragging goes. It'll just skip along the bottom and actually won't work. So let's paint it all up. Hopefully nobody will notice it then, since it's nice. All right, so I'm gonna have to delete you, and I'll put a block in facing in like that. I don't want to lose that front tire though, but I might have to. That would actually kind of suck. I like that front tire. I don't want to lose that front tire. But we got our side tires. I guess we're not going to... Because no, that has to be there because the tug sometimes pushes with the front of the tug. But I don't want to do two anchors, so I think that's the only choice we have. That's fine. All right, so I got to turn symmetry off. Now we actually have to build the anchor itself, which this is kind of a pain in the ass. It has to be a separate entity. Otherwise, anything that you build, like if I put this block like way out here, when you spawn it up, it'll be tied to the ship like it's actually part of the ship, even though it's not physically connected. So what we actually have to do is to build out. How about I change it so I can actually see it? So we got to build out first. Build over. And is that centered? Yeah. All right, so that'll be the top, actual top of our anchor there. And then we just erase these blocks, pop, pop, pop. And then we need, what's it called? I think it's a rope. Some kind of connector. Fluid hose, electrical cable. They name stuff weird in this game. I think it might just be this rope anchor. Yeah, I think that'll actually work. So that rope anchor was actually should have been the top. Now that'll be fine. All right, so now we need another weight block because we need to actually sink. Thank you. So we're going to erase that and make them weight blocks. Just a couple. think 2 will be fine. Then we will add little wedgies to the side of it. Make it look like an anchor, I suppose. Nice, and one there. All right, now we need, I thought it was called a world magnet. Magall, that's what it's called. And we'll put that in there, boop. All right, so now we have to go back into our logic here. And I think, oh no, I need to make it a separate object. I already almost screwed up. Can we go back to, thank you. All right, so what I need to do is go to selection grid. I need to pull this thing all the way over here. This is a funky way that we have to do this. It's kind of interesting. I can't really see where the anchor is at. Oh, there's part of it. All right. So now we need to make the resize the grid. So basically we're just gonna and down, down, right? And up, up, up. All right. So that's our whole anchor. So here's what we have to do. We have to actually copy that. I think I hit a wrong button. Oh no, that's right. And then we need to paste. That should give us a second copy of it, right? Now we're going to delete all this one. And then we're going to go back to that. And then we can put it where we need it. So now this is a separate entity from our ship. And we already did it with the back winch. But this one I have to have electricity transfer to it. So hopefully I do this the right way. All right, so I think that's good. So we're going to go ahead and hit paste. That'll make it a physical object. And I should be able to, yeah. All right, so now I should be able to go to here and rope. And we're going to connect it to rope anchor. We want it to the winch. So that should connect the rope right to that. And I know it doesn't show it that way. All right, so then we need to check our electricity, and that should go to the winch 2. All right, so in theory, let me make sure we did this right. Let me paint that too. We're gonna paint that. I guess anchors would be like a steel color or whatever. But you see how when we click on this, the ship goes gray. That means you're working on something that's separated from the ship, and that's what you need. That's what you need. I think I got it painted. Why can't I paint the end? There it goes. All right, let's save, and spawn. So technically the anchor should be hanging off the front of the ship now. Excuse me. Oh, holy crap. So, yep, it is. All right, nice. All right, so now we gotta add the controls for it. Oh, how long are we gonna play tonight? As soon as I finish up the anchor, so probably another half an hour or so, we finish up the anchor and get it to work. I'm gonna probably call it for the night. I really appreciate you stopping by. Everybody stopping by. I was kind of surprised. Made me a little nervous. I've been trying to catch your streams because I got to talk to you eventually because I'm having problems with this stream deck. But I always miss your stream by like a day. But I'll keep an eye out and keep watching so I can rejoin and watch. All right. All right. So we need a couple things here. We need 2 toggle buttons. All right. We'll put that over with like the engineer controls, and we will paint them green. Why not? And then we'll go to the additive thing, and I'm going to change I'm going to change one of them to a red light. All right. I don't know, I'll spell anchor A and C up, and then we'll have anchor down, down. All right, so that's going to let our anchor go up and down, and then we need one more, and that is going to be the magnet. So basically what you'll, because they don't have a, yeah, it's really awesome that you stopped by. Sidetrack. So how the anchors work is because there's no physical drag property in the game. So basically we're going to lower it down till it touches the bottom, turn the magnet on, and it'll magnet right to the ground or whatever it touches. So you got to be kind of careful when you turn it on, otherwise you'll stick it right to your own ship. But that way we can actually anchor offshore and the boat won't float away. So let's hook up some power to everything. And I got to think about how we have to do this. So anchor down. That is going to be winch down, anchor up. It's going to go to that, and then magnet toggle is going to go to the magnet toggle. All right, so now we need to hook electricity up to the winch because that's going to feed that. So technically this will work now, but we have to add a few more things. So now we need a distance sensor, because we're going to measure from below the boat under. I don't see it though. That's a distance called distance sensor. I know I got one already on here. Yeah, it is called a distance sensor. Hold on a second. We have one on the front of the ship, so that's a linear speed sensor. No, there is a there's a distance sensor. I swear to God. Oh, there it is. Distance sensor. I'm stupid. All right, so I'm gonna put it in the center of the boat. Boop. I don't think these things needs juice either. All right. Oh, that sucks. I know what I forgot now. I gotta put one on here too. So let's delete. Well, poopy pants. I need one on the anchor too. Where can I put this? I guess I could delete the weight block and put it in there. I'd rather not, but no, that's not going to work either. I got to have it pointing. How did I do that last time? I don't know how I had it pointed down because that magnet's got to be down. All right, let's that's fine. I'll figure it out. All right, so I need the distance sensor. We'll just do it that way. I need it pointing down though. That's the only problem. I don't remember what I did last time. I think I made the anchor, because it doesn't even work like that, does it? What the hell with it? We'll make the anchor doubled up then. That looks pretty awful, but you know what? The hell with it. I'll have to come up with something later. This is the weirdest looking anchor in the world. And we'll put maybe like that. That looks pretty awful. I'll have to redesign that, but I just want to get a proof of concept going. No, actually, no, we don't need that. I'm stupid. I'm just being dumb. Because you can actually get the distance off the winch itself. I knew that was something like that. All right. So now we need two distances. So we need one of these digital displays. We'll make them gray. And oh man, that sucks. That's okay. We'll do that. And we'll do please. Spin, rotate, do something to go in the hole. Thank you. Or you could just not. There we go. All right, so one of them is going to be C depth and ANC L. We'll call it L for length. All right, so those are all set. Now we'll just hit the electricity to it. All right, so now we have to do the logic. So I got to make sure I got juice going to all that. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, so now we can do the logic. All right, so C depth is going to go down to our little sensor right there. And it's kind of a rough estimate. It's not exact. So as long as you run on enough line, it's going to be fine. And then anchor distance, there should be something on here for, yeah, winch length. There we go. I was wondering why I was getting all confused. All right, so let's save it. And technically this should work. Question mark. Ah, we made it. Look at that. I'm going to turn the C off for a minute here, though. I want it on. I want the wind to go away. No more fog. No more rain. Time for sunny days. Already getting seasick. Alright, so let's turn our pilot house lights on. Alright. So right now, I don't know if it's in, I think everything in this game is in meters. Alright, so we're 1.14 meters to the bottom. So let's go down. Oh, wait a minute. Something's not working. That's the anchor length. Well, technically that's working. I was wrong. I think I forgot to hook electricity up to something. Quick fix. Not a problem. I didn't think that underwater sensor thing needed electricity, but apparently it does. Alright, there we go. Now it'll work. So that didn't seem deep enough. But I was just like, okay, fine. That's what it says. So really, once we add this, until I figure out how to do the radar and stuff, I think this boat's pretty done for now. Besides painting everything up. Alright, so it is 4.7 to the bottom. Alright, so let's go down. So we've got like 9. Alright, so then we should be able to turn the magnet on. It's kind of hard to spin around and see. So the thing is on the ground, but it's not. Maybe it is. It might actually be working. There's one way sure way to find out is get off of this thing. Is pull the anchor up, and if it pulls the ship under, then it'll work. Then it's working. Then it's working. And I have a feeling it's not. Okay. So, and how bad did that? I wasn't trying to pull it all the way up. I wish I could stop it early, because I think that every once in a while that'll suck your design into. I gotta remove that block too. See, it kind of sucked it into the ship, and that's problematic. Hope that doesn't mean I'm sinking already. Did I just stab a hole in my own boat? We'll find out in a minute. So there's something I must have missed in the logic or something. Rope. That's there. Audio, video, electric. See, that should have electricity going to it. Electric. Composite. Composite. Composite output. No. Data. Connected. Toggle magnet. Yeah, for some reason we're not getting juice to it. I wonder if I need an electrical cable. That might be why. Let's try that and see if that makes a difference. So instead of using that rope anchor, I need electric. What was these? Electric connector. Right. Small connector. So it's been a while since I've done one of these that had electricity in it. So let's try this first, electric connector. All right, let's go back into our logic. And let's hook these two together. And then we should be able to do a rope. Nope, no, it's not the electrical connector. Damn. That sucks. All right, so let's try a different connector. Let's put CON for connectors. Maybe that'll help us out a bit. See, small connector, fluid connector. I might have to actually look this up eventually, but we'll try for a couple more minutes here, and then I'll call it that I'm not sure what to do. We got here. See, that's the electric connector. That didn't work. See, maybe it's small connector, but I think. See, they've changed so much with the updates that I'm still playing catch up. Fluid hose anchor. No. We still have to do flares too. I'll do flares and heat next time around, because then we'll have to move on to our next project. These are sensors, decorations, fluid transfers, electric, modular engines, steam. Oh yeah, we gotta build something with steam and nuclear. That'll be kind of cool. See, I thought that was it. Let's try the regular connector. Maybe that'll. Let's get back up to. I think there's a section that says connectors, doesn't it? Specialist equipment, maybe. No. You're making me look like a stupid person. I passed it again. Must have passed it again. There it is. All right, let's try a small connector and see if that'll fix our wagon here. All right, logic. Nope, and rope. So that's gotta be the one. The one we had on there. Audio, video, electric. No, that's still not right. I think that one that we were using in the first place. What's cable? I think there's a cable connector. No, that's the one. I think that's the one we tried, isn't it? Let's try it one more time just to make sure that we're not being stupid. So we're gonna undo your connection. We're gonna go like that and like this. Then we're gonna go to rope. Ah, there we go. Rope node. And is there a audio, video, electric? So that should work now. Composite input, composite output. Sure. Composite input, composite output. So that might be it. All right, let's try it anyway. Let's see what happens. All right. When in doubt, try it 500 times. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna. Can I reach in through here? Oh, dang it! Let me off this ledge. Thank you. All right, so I'm just gonna turn the magnet on and see if the magnet will actually work. Maybe I didn't hook that up to it yet. Can you turn so I can see if it, please? See, it should light up when it comes on. For some reason, it's not lighting up. I'm okay. I don't need to warp through the ship. Maybe that doesn't light up. All right, let me get up there and lower it down and see if it'll. I gotta find something for it to magnet to. So either I forgot to hook the switch up to that, or something's wrong with it. All right, so anchor down. Cause you should hear it go clink. Yeah, I might have to look at the tutorial back up because I haven't built one of these in a little while. In a hot minute. See, are you gonna... Can we swim? Thank you. I want to swim down. See, technically this should... I shouldn't be able to move this. So that's got to come on. Oh, oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, so... Oh, I can let it go now. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to have to look into how to fix that. But I'll do it next... on my own and get it going. So the anchor does technically work. It goes down and comes back up again. I just don't know. There's something part of the merge selection grid microcontroller. I'm making sure there's not something here I'm missing. See, it has something to do with this. With this. So I don't think it's that. Composite input, composite output. It has something to do with the rope, I thought. Our electricity's right. So let's check our switch here. Oh, you know what it is, probably. Maybe, possibly. Is, I gotta take that off of there. Alright, so mag all, what is that? Connected toggle goes to that, and that goes output. Is there an output? That should have an output and an input. Winch on off input. That might be it. All right, so let's turn that one off. All right, so winch output goes to that, on off input. Then the winch on off input should go to, where's the mag all button? Mag all. All right, let's try that, and then if it doesn't work, we're gonna admit defeat. Because my butt is getting sore in this chair. Alright, so down. Magnet on. Yay, it works. That was it. I honestly, I can't say right this second how in the hell I fixed it, but we fixed it. So you have to use the winch as the input and the output, apparently. Could you let me back up the camera just a little bit, please? So now that should be stuck to the earth. So let's wheel out a little bit more line, and then we'll test it, make sure it's actually sticking. So there we go. That should be good. All right, so let's a little RPM. Give it a little bit of reverse drive. Are we going backwards yet? So he doesn't even engage to like 50%. Oh god, reverse. I always forget to put it in reverse. Well, I built the boat backwards, which is kind of stupid, but... Alright, so now we're pulling backwards, so it should hit the end of that anchor, and... Yeah, look at that. Cool, so we got an anchor. I thought they lit up. Apparently it doesn't. Alright. Oh, I'm glad we got that. I didn't want to have to mess with that next time. So I just got to paint the anchor back up. Okay, we can return it to the workbench. So we'll paint the anchor and then we'll call it a night. This game is so addictive. Alright, so we need to get the paintbrush. The paintbrush and some gray. The paintbrush and some... What the hell was that? Paintbrush. Gray. Paint said block. Huh, that's confusing. I wonder if Oh, I bet you I screwed up a little bit. But it works. Because it's attached to that. Apparently that's a separate unit with an... No, there's something just wrong with the paint program here. Paint mode. Brush. Oh, okay. I'm definitely getting tired. Look at our beautiful anchor. Oh, I never looked at the back of the boat to see if our crappy thingy was there. All right, so let's save it. I want to see the name on the back of the boat. I forgot to even check for that. See if that actually worked. So usually you spawn them facing the other way. For some reason, I got the camera turned around, and I didn't do it. Where is the... Looks like a 5th grader drew it, but... Oh, that looks good. Crappy tug. All right, we named our first vessel. So yeah, I think... Honestly, I think this thing is just about done. We got lights, we got that. I can add the radar and stuff later. I don't know how to do it right now. But I think, considering how bad, if you watch that first live stream, how bad the boat shape was, I've actually learned a lot about building the boats. So we got the first part of our fleet, I guess, is our tugboat. And I'm just wondering why it is still kind of dipping down in the front. It's probably because of that extra weight of that anchor. But it still looks okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'll leave the ending credits going for a couple minutes so everybody can chat if they want to. But I appreciate everybody stopping out tonight and hanging out with us while we're playing some more Stormworks and chillin'. So we will see you guys pretty soon. As nothing will work. Again, I really need to have you look at my stream deck. Bye, everybody.